Welcome to another edition of the Wranglers Roundup, talking Northern Arizona Wranglers football with Coach Les Moss and the Wranglers broadcast team of James Poovey and Ed Cole. Let's ride.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the Colt Grill here in beautiful Prescott Valley, Arizona. Another edition of the Wranglers Roundup on the air. James Poovey coming to you live alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Ed, another exciting week of Wranglers football talk. We got a big game on tap this coming weekend against those Arizona Rattlers, but we're also going to visit with a couple players as well here from the Wranglers and talk about last week's game against the San Diego Strike Force.
The game that they grinded out. It was a grind out victory. We knew it was going to be, James. Going on the road in the indoor football league, it's never easy to get a victory, especially against a team like the Strike Force that were hungry for a victory. But the Wranglers kept within themselves, and they just stayed within themselves, played their brand of football, and ended up with a 35-17 victory, running their winning streak to 6 straight.
What you have to do in this league, Ed, we talked about it a couple of times in the earlier portion of the season with Coach Moss. You got to win the games you're supposed to win, and then win a few more of those games that you're maybe not supposed to win. And the Wranglers doing a really good job of that right now.
Exactly. We talked about it on the way up. It's about stacking wins. Every opponent that's on your schedule, you have to prepare for them properly, and the Wranglers surely did. And again, they ran their winning streak to 6 straight with the Arizona Rattlers coming to town on Saturday night for a big showdown for first place in the Western Conference.
The showdown of showdowns this season so far in the Indoor Football League. But first, we got a great show on tap for you tonight. We're going to be joined by Coach Les Moss. We'll also talk with running back Israel Tucker, and our last guest this evening, defensive back for the Northern Arizona Wranglers, Mr. Bill Atkins. So we'll step aside, take a short time out here, and come back for more Wranglers Roundup. We'll be joined by head coach Les Moss when we return from the break. Stay with us here. More from the Colt Grill in Prescott Valley coming up next.
That's funny. Desert Schools changed their name.
Yeah, now it's Desert Financial.
Alice Cooper! Wait, what are you doing here?
I'm telling everyone, school's out.
For summer?
Forever.
Whoa! Whoa!
Dude, put your card in.
You got a voice, Molly. Use it. Do it for the phone.
Let's do it for the phone. They do so much for you. When they're out there all alone, there's something we can do. T-Mobile, look at these maps, they don't lie. And faster speeds nationwide. Let's do it for the phone.
We welcome you back to the Colt Grill in Prescott Valley, Arizona. The Wranglers Roundup on the air. James Poovey coming to you live alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. We are pleased now to be joined by the head coach of your Northern Arizona Wranglers, Mr. Les Moss. Coach, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate your time as always. It's always fun to come on here and talk Wranglers football with you, especially when we're able to do it at 9-2. This team is really rolling. You guys got these guys playing hard every week. It's never say die with this football club. How do you just continue to keep this momentum rolling with these guys?
Well, it's hats off to the players. They prepare hard. They come to work every day and prepare to win. Our motto is win the day, win every day, and then the game will take care of itself. And those guys are doing a great job.
See, what I like about the San Diego game on Saturday, it was one of those grind out games. It's 21-14 at the half, and it's just like, okay, we knew San Diego was going to give the Wranglers their best effort because they knew they needed to get a victory, and they know how important that game was for the Wranglers. But this team remained unflappable. What did you say? Did you say anything to the guys in the locker room at halftime?
Nothing major. We had a one possession lead. They had the ball coming out. We talked about stopping them, and we did. We held them to a field goal, and then we were able to stretch it out a little bit. But, the main thing is just, our players, they play hard. They don't get down when negative things happen, and they just keep playing. And they kept doing that in that game. And, we were able to come out with a good road victory, a good conference road victory, and those aren't easy to come by.
Coach, talk about your quarterback, Caleb Barker, and his performance this season and his toughness, especially the toughness he displayed in that first half on Saturday night in San Diego.
Yeah, he got the wind knocked out of him one time, but he is tough. He's a real tough guy, and we're glad to have him. He plays his heart out. He gives everything he's got. We got to do a better job of getting some hats on hats and blocking for him, because he's taking a few too many hits, for our liking. But, the one thing about Caleb is he loves to run that football. And, and that's,
Yes.
sometimes you kind of, you got your heart in your throat, worried about him a little bit, but he's tough. He is a tough, great competitor. He's one of the toughest quarterbacks that I've ever coached, and I've coached some real tough ones, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And Coach, it's just amazing. Look at the stats. He has the 4th most rushing attempts in the entire indoor football league, 104 rushes, and he's second in the league in passing yards behind the young man we're going to see on Saturday. But so he's producing from a passing standpoint and a running standpoint.
Right. Well, when we were talking to him in the off season, he made it very clear to us that he was able to run as well as throw, and he's done that, and he's done a great job on the run with his decision making on the zone reads and all that stuff. And a lot of times we'd like for him to give that ball up a couple times, but he keeps carrying it, so that's his choice.
Yes. So, Coach, we flip to the defense. For the second straight week, of course, in Tucson and in San Diego, your defense shuts the opposition down in the fourth quarter. They just continue to get stronger and stronger as the game goes on. What did you see from your defense on Saturday?
Well, the defense is playing relentless. They have all year. They're doing a great job to hold anybody under 20. They're really doing a great job. They get after the quarterback. They pressure the quarterback. We were able to get a couple interceptions, got a fumble recovery, forced fumble and fumble recovery. We stopped them, I think, 8 times. So the defense, outside of a scramble drill touchdown that they hit, that was really the only touchdown that they scored. So our guys are, their defense is really playing lights out, and we're going to need them to play that way this week.
Coach, it was another great team win at San Diego over those Strike Force, and now we're going to need another great team win this Saturday night against those Arizona Rattlers. How do you prepare going in? Is it a little bit different this week? This is a big-time showdown. Both teams coming in with a 9-2 mark, leading the way in the Indoor Football League. This is a big-time game.
Well, it's a big-time game, but the preparation remains the same. We prepare each week for each opponent the same way, with the same kind of intensity, as a coaching staff. I'm sure that these players, I know these players understand the magnitude of this game. 2 teams in the same conference at 9-2. We're playing for home field, and we play them twice in the next 3 weeks. So this is a big game because it's the next game. But obviously, with the Rattlers coming in here, the attention's on them, and as it should be.
Being able to balance your offense on Saturday, you had 25 rushes, 28 passes of the 53, and controlling the ball for 35 minutes. Do you think that'll be one of the keys to victory? Ball control, being able to run the football as effectively as you did against San Diego, possibly against the Rattlers?
Well, we need to display our brand of football. They're going to do what they do, and we need to take care of the football. We need to be able to run the ball. We need to be able to throw it efficiently. And take care of the ball, limit our turnovers, and make the most of our opportunities. We're going to have to score some points on them. They're a great team, a great organization, and we know that. But, we got a pretty good team, too, here. And I know Coach Guy said, they're keeping pace with us. Well, that's a matter of opinion, I think. And, we're looking forward to this opportunity.
It's going to be a fantastic night this Saturday inside the Findlay Toyota Center. Head coach Les Moss joining us here on the program. Thanks, Coach, for your time as always. Good luck Saturday night. We are looking forward to the game like you cannot imagine. It's going to be a showdown. We look for you folks to pack the Findlay Toyota Center on Saturday night. If you have not gotten your tickets yet for Saturday night's game, make sure you do that right away because that one could be a sellout at Saturday night inside the FTC.
We sure hope so, don't you, Coach?
Oh yeah, we need everybody there. It's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a great game, and it's going to be a lot of fun to participate in. That's for sure.
Head coach Les Moss here of the Northern Arizona Wranglers. We'll be right back here after a short commercial break, and we will talk to running back Israel Tucker when we return here on the Northern Arizona Wranglers Roundup. Stay with us.
There's a little piece of magic in the heart of the Verde Valley, where adventure is encouraged. Whether you're whining and dining, rocking and rolling, or pushing and pulling, it's your adventure. Play however you choose.
Who's to say you don't have the skills to reach the top? Who's to say you don't have power?
This is how we do it. Run it up. This is how we do it for the top.
Who's to say you can't own the stage? Who's to say you can't put a team together? Who's to say who's best? The best ever? Or who will be in the future? And with this game-changing team to inspire us, who's to say what's possible for you? Pepsi, play to inspire.
We welcome you back inside the beautiful Colt Grill here in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Ed, I'm about ready for some dinner. It smells really good in here. As soon as you get out of the car, every time we make the trip up, you get that waft of the grill outside, and it just hits me right square in the face. I can't wait to eat after the show tonight. But before that, we are pleased to be joined now by running back for the Northern Arizona Wranglers, Mr. Israel Tucker. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank y'all for having me.
Hey, we appreciate you coming on with us. Now, let's talk a little bit. I got to go back just a couple of weeks. I've been wanting to talk to you about this one single play when you de-helmeted, and I don't even know if that's a word. Maybe I invented it that night.
Yeah, you made it up.
You took the top off this guy as you made your way into the end zone. Talk about that run. You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Where
Yes,
you
sir.
absolutely uncorked on that defender.
That was the Bay Area game, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah. I seen the end zone. I was just trying to get in, and I seen him in the corner of my eyes, and I wanted to hit him before he hit me. So that's basically how it went. So
good stuff.
So, Izzy, you got your own paparazzi here. Your brothers are all in the house.
Oh, yeah,
got your
my
own fan
brothers
club
right
right
there.
here. So to see your brothers here and to be a part of something that's special right now, too. You guys are 9-2, tied for first place. Got a huge game coming up for first place in the Western Conference. How do you feel right now as a member of the Wranglers organization with everything positive that's going on right now?
Oh, yeah. I just think we're just so close. We're all brothers, like you said. They're here supporting me. I'm supporting them, and we always holding each other accountable. And I'm just feeling good about this team. We work hard. We get 1% better every day. So things are looking good for the future.
Tell us a little bit about your journey here to Prescott Valley, Arizona. I know you played previously in college at Louisiana Tech for Coach Skip Holtz down there for the Bulldogs. You actually took over at running back for a good friend of the family of mine, Blake Martin, who was running back there just before you, actually. And tell us a little about your road here to Prescott Valley, Arizona, and how you came to be a Wrangler.
Okay, so after pro day and everything, didn't really get that call I wanted after pro day. So I actually got a call from my high school coach, and I started coaching running backs at the high school. So
all right,
yes, sir, really fun. Love the kids, and I also worked at State Farm. I was doing State Farm too. Yep, I was doing State Farm.
The next Jake from State Farm right here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was So I was doing that State Farm, and I was also coaching running backs at Archbishop Rummel. And one night, Coach Keith gave me a call, and it was just an opportunity for me to get back to playing the game I love. So I was just excited about that. And Caleb, that's my guy right there.
Quarterback
QB1 in the house.
Caleb Barker in the house now. QB1 joining us here inside the Colt Grill.
Oh yeah. So yeah, now I'm here and I'm loving every opportunity I get.
To talk about QB1 and just the emergence of him and how well he's played over the season, over these first 11 games, and the relationship that you guys are building.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I call him Iron Man. Y'all see him run the ball, throw the ball. He can do everything, trucking people, getting extra yards. You know, that's my guy. You know, we hung out today. You know what I'm saying? Just that that bonding. You know, so that's my guy right there. He's doing a great job.
4th leading rusher in the IFL is our quarterback. What do you think about that?
That's amazing. Amazing. And it opens up so many things, you know what I'm saying? Teams got to worry about him and worry about me at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, it's great to have a quarterback like that.
I would not want to be a D coordinator trying to plan for these guys.
No,
Let me
sir.
tell you what, Ed.
No, sir. So, Izzy, you've always heard this term, you make your mark on special teams. So you made your mark initially on special teams. How important was it for you to make that mark, and then the importance of special teams in this indoor football, in this arena football level, considering it's only 50 yards?
Right.
Space has got to be a premium, especially with special teams.
Oh yeah, you always make your mark on special teams, you know, and like I said, every opportunity counts. So wherever you get an opportunity on the field, you got to make the most of it. So, you know, me being able to return kicks, you know, get on kickoff, kickoff, making tackles, anything, you know what I'm saying? So I was just happy to get the opportunity and give my all.
Just work your way into the
right. Yes,
to
sir.
the backfield.
Did you ever see yourself in the indoor football arena league when you were a little bit younger? Because back in the day, this league was all about passing. It was air assault all over the place, and there wasn't a whole lot of running the football. But now it's quite a different ball game.
Right. I mean, I never really thought about it when I was young, but I'm proud to be here now. I'm very blessed for the opportunity.
Your offensive line, just the holes and the opportunities they make for you and for Caleb and for everybody else on this offense. Just you can have a better offensive line that you could work behind, right?
Oh yeah, they're doing a very great job getting better every single practice. You know, Coach Moss is getting those guys right, and they get 1% better every practice. I also got to give a shout out to the wide receivers on the perimeter. You know, blocking on the perimeter. You know, so. Shout out to both of those guys, you know, the O-line and the wide receivers.
And how about your defense? Not only do they do a lot of carrying on this ball club, they're a big reason why we're 9-2 so far on this season, but how is it going against those guys at that type of level in practice every day? That's got to help your game out as well.
Oh, yeah, those guys are great. They're really fast. They get to the ball, and at practice, you can see it. You know, we make each other better. You always hear the phrase, iron sharpens iron. Mm-hmm. So, at practice, we get after it, get after each other, make each other better.
Izzy, do you guys just sit around sometimes and think, man, we're 9-2. We're doing something. We're doing some really great things here.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Definitely. You know, we always think about that, and we always look forward, you know, always saying, you know, how can we get better, you know, and yeah.
Izzy, we talk about it all the time in football. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right?
Oh, yeah.
So definitely. What is the attitude with this football team? Tell me what the talk is, maybe behind the scenes a little bit, about this upcoming game this Saturday, because this is a big one. This is one of those that you look at the schedule at the first of the season, you go, okay, I'm going to circle that game. I'm going to circle that game. One of those games is this Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, everybody knows this is a big game. For us, we just got to go into practice first, you know, and prepare well for the game. That's the first thing. And then just play our game, you know, just another game. You know, it's the biggest game because it's the next game, you know, so, yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's what Q says. This game is the biggest game. Yeah. And Izzy, for you, how big will it be to have the fan base there at the Finley Toyota Center? Have the house. Hopefully, it'll be packed and full and cheering on this Wranglers team.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's gonna be really, really packed for this game, and we want all the fans to be out there. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a great feeling.
It's going to be really good stuff inside the Finley Toyota Center this Saturday night. Running back Israel Tucker joining us here on the program. Izzy, thank you for your time. We appreciate you as always. Just keep doing your thing. Keep running that rock, and the rest will take care of itself. I mean, you got these big guys to run behind there. Just keep doing your thing. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good luck this Saturday night.
Thank you, brother.
And we'll take a short break here on the Wranglers Roundup. We'll come back and visit with defensive back Bill Atkins when we return here on the program. Stay with us. Right on back to the Colt Grill right after this.
Buffalo
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tall every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I've got that blue sky. I've got that sunshine.
You got a voice, Molly. Use it. Do it for the phone.
Let's do it for the phone. They do so much for you. When they're out there all alone, there's something we can do. T-Mobile, look at these maps, they don't lie. And faster, speeds nationwide. Let's do it for the phone.
If you're struggling to pay your energy bill or know someone who is, we're here to help. Find APS Bill Assistance programs to reduce your monthly payment or help pay down the bill. Short-term relief like Crisis Bill Assistance can help during a rough patch, while our Energy Support program can reduce your bill every month. Explore all your assistance options and see if you qualify at aps.com/here to help.
We welcome you back inside the Colt Grill here in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Another edition of the Wranglers Roundup on the air. James Poovey coming to you live alongside my co-host, Mr. Ed Cole. We are pleased now to be joined by defensive back extraordinaire, Mr. Bill Atkins, joining us here on the program.
Yes,
Bill, how are you tonight, my friend?
Doing well today. Doing well.
We appreciate you coming on here with us. You have been balling out as of late. Talk about your production on this football team lately and just how much fun are you guys having playing this game?
Oh, man, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, we go out there, we just fly around, make plays. A lot of us are just coming together, you know, as a whole. We mesh right away as soon as we step foot on the field together, having a whole lot of energy. I'm saying a whole lot of gremlins out there flying around, making plays. That's what we do.
Yeah, speaking of gremlins, I love your intro music, how you guys come out and you got the boom box ready. You had it in San Diego. You had it for the last couple of weeks. This worked to great effect because you haven't lost since you played the music. So that hype music gets you ready.
Yes,
so it just gets you ready from a mental standpoint, and you guys are all locked in, like you said, and you got the number one. Did you know you were the number one defense in the IFL?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So they take pride in that.
I don't doubt that they take pride in that. Absolutely, Ed. You guys work hard to have that title, right? I mean, you guys have gelled really well here in this season, and you're just playing together. You almost are finishing each other's sentences, for lack of a better term.
Exactly. And we emphasize it every week in practice, man. We got to take pride in, you know what I'm saying, getting off the field on third, fourth down, getting teams into long field goal situations and stopping them. So I think it starts in practice and it translates well into on the field during the game. So
and also, Bill, it's about proper positioning. Like the interception you had right before the half, you had the proper position on the wide receiver. You had one of your brothers behind him, but you were right in front of him. So there was practically no way he was going to make that catch because he was cornered from all angles.
Yeah, I was surprised he even threw it. Honestly, he just threw it up, and we were there to make the play.
Yeah, the aggressiveness of this defense is what's really impressive. I mean, you guys it's about the relentless. Let's face it, playing defense, whether it's football, basketball, it's all effort. It's all want to. And you guys have a lot of gas in the tank when you get out there.
And that's one thing that Coach Keefe preaches every week is physicality, running to the ball. And being
right there.
There you are, just pouncing on that loose football right there, right place, right time, right?
There he is. There's 11 right there.
At the point of attack.
There he is. There's 11. Having a good time right there. So Yurik, what is it like to have that guy manning the middle, big number 93? Oh, he's bringing the phone over.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to document this.
Here he comes.
Man, he's just a big ball of energy, really. Like he sets the tone in the locker room, especially from a defensive standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Whether he pumping up the crowd or holding the speaker on our way out when we bumping Super Gremlin. he brings the energy every week.
And how about your offensive line, Bill? I mean, what is it like going up against these guys in practice? They manhandle other defenses in the IFL, and then you get to go up against them and really test out what you've got against these guys every day in practice.
For sure, yeah, and we just making each other better, and that's how I give kudos to them. They're part of our success as a defense and defensive line. You know what I'm saying? We're going against them day to day in practice, so I think they play a big role in how we're successful as a defense, just going against them every day in practice. So it's been good.
Bill, we mentioned the coach about the 2 straight weeks you shut out your opponents in the fourth quarter. Do you feel you're as a group, do you feel the defense continue to get stronger as the game goes on, and then you get your second, third, fourth wins, and you guys just continue to just knock heads?
For sure. We do a great job of making halftime adjustments. You know what I'm saying? If we came out and saw some things in the first half that we weren't used to or that they didn't run in previous games, we do a great job of making those adjustments at half. And I think that's how we're able to have success in the third and fourth quarter at the end of the games, getting those shutouts.
You well know, Bill, that this is the ultimate team game. You can't do this thing by yourself. You guys have to come together as a defense, but you also have to have the input of your coaches. They have to game plan. They have to communicate that game plan properly to you,
right.
And you guys have to buy into that. Talk about the coaching staff for this squad and how much they mean to this defense.
It's a lot, man. I mean, there's a lot of different rules that we've all had to adjust to. Coming from playing the outdoor game. So I think they've done a great job of communicating the rules to us, making sure we're in the right positions to make plays. So I think, they've done a great job of just week to week. You know, I feel like it's something new every week. They're teaching us a new rule, like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. We got to line up this way, like in the belt or in the alley. And so them being able to communicate that to us has helped us be successful. So we're in the right spots, being able to make plays and stuff. So.
And it really does come down to those little things, Bill, because those little things can snowball into something bigger if you don't take care of that little stuff.
Right, and a lot of teams, I don't know if you noticed, but I think last game we only had one penalty the whole game, and so a lot of teams get penalties just from lining up wrong. So being able for the coaches to be able to tell us and teach us how to line up properly, that's a big upside for us.
Just another credit to this outstanding coaching staff. How excited are you guys about this game this Saturday night? This is a big one.
It is a big one, but we're going to treat it just like every week. The preparation doesn't change. We come out. Usually Tuesdays are defensive days, or Wednesdays are defensive days, but we're going to switch it around a little bit this week. So we're going to have a defensive day tomorrow, offensive day on Wednesday, and then we're going to come out and compete. And it's going to be the same thing that we've been doing the whole season, competing against each other, making each other better. And that's going to prepare us for the game.
I like it, Ed. They're deferring the kickoff even before the game even starts on Saturday.
They're
going to play defense first, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Of course.
Put us on the field.
So, BA, their offense is good, but this offense is just as good. So it's good that you're able to go practice day after day after day against Caleb and all the weapons that he has, and that can get you prepared for what the Rattlers may throw at you.
For sure. I think we know the Rattlers run a lot of man, so we're going to be able to give some good looks in practice to our receivers just so they prepare for that. And they're going to be able to give us some good looks offensively running the whole route tree just so we're able to be prepared for when the game comes.
Besides your boys here in the spot tonight, anyone else you want to give a shout out to on the program here this evening?
Yes,
anybody
sir.
watching back home maybe?
Shout out to Mom. Shout out to Dad. Shout out to Lil G. Shout out to my girlfriend, Mackenzie.
Smart move right there.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Shout
Absolutely.
out to the whole family. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it's amazing to have family that are just backing you. They're with you 1,000,000%. It makes your job a lot easier knowing they've got your back.
For sure. Yeah, they've been supportive. Ever since I was in Little League, my family's been a huge support. So I'm thankful for them. Thankful that they've supported me even coming down to Arizona and being able to chase my dreams.
It takes a village, doesn't it, my man?
It does.
Bill Atkins, defensive back for the Northern Arizona Wranglers, joining us here on the Wranglers Roundup. Thanks for your time, my man. Keep balling out this season. We look forward to watching you get after it on Saturday night, 6:05 p.m. inside the Finley Toyota Center. We'll have the call on the Indoor Football League YouTube channel. Make sure and join us. And we're going to have a special announcement, hopefully, about our pregame here as we wrap up the show here. Stay with us one more time out here on the Northern Arizona Wranglers Roundup. We'll wrap it up from the Colt Grill in Prescott Valley when we return.
Obviously, we got termites.
Well, the first thing is, you got to know what they're biting on.
Whoa, yeah.
This aged birchwood is perfect for the big ones this time of year.
Oh.
They gobble it up like a candy bar.
Nice.
What's going on?
What?
I told you to hire a pro.
I did get a pro.
An Orkin pro.
I got this.
Got termites? Don't call any pro. Call the Orkin Pro. With over 120 years of experience, nobody's better. Orkin, the best in pests.
You're still paying me for this.
Nope, just relax.
And that's cut. We are clear. Come on, Playmaker. Why you always got to be so awkward on camera? I would say you make me look bad, but we both know that is entirely impossible.
It was possible back in the day on the football field, that's for sure.
You got to be losing your mind. Somebody roll back these tapes, man. Can somebody get this man some water? He ain't feeling well. Please, somebody.
We'll all feel better when you stop all that trash talk.
Dog, are you serious? Look like you needed some real trash talk. See, this ain't trash. This is recycling, which means it goes in the recycling bin. Schooling you again, Playmaker, as usual.
The only thing you ever schooled me on was how to get away with bad calls. That was embarrassing.
Not as embarrassing as you putting recyclables in the trash can.
When did we start talking about your touchdown dance? That was embarrassing.
You've gone too far.
Like old days. Boy, you know I love you.
Know the difference? Make a difference. Be a team player and recycle. Visit PepsiTrashTalk.com to learn more.
We welcome you back to the Colt Grill here in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Another edition of the Wranglers Roundup almost in the books. Ed, it's been a great show. We got the visit with Coach Les Moss, defensive back Bill Atkins joined us, and running back Israel Tucker also on the program tonight. A big game coming up, as we all well know, this Saturday night, 6:05 p.m. against the Arizona Rattlers.
Yes, sir, at Pinnacle Bank Field at the Finley Toyota Center. Tickets available at NAZWranglers.com. So folks, get on the website and get tickets. We want that place jam-packed and supporting the Wranglers because we know that's a huge game. Both teams are 9-2, fighting for first place in the West.
Yes, we want to fill that place up to the max. And a very special announcement as well. We are working right now to have our pregame show on the concourse inside the Finley Toyota Center. So make sure and get yourself out there. We'll be set up, hopefully, if it's approved by the fire marshal, wink, wink. We'll be set up just outside the team shop there for the pregame and postgame show this Saturday night inside the Finley Toyota Center. So make sure and get there early. It's going to be a great time. The tailgate starts at 3 p.m. outside. And what can we say about the game? It speaks for itself. 9-2 against 9-2 for all the marbles.
Absolutely.
For my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole, I'm James Poovey. Special thanks to our special guest this evening, Mr. Coach Les Moss, Bill Atkins, and Israel Tucker. So long for now. Make sure and join us this Saturday night inside the FTC. 6:05 p.m. kickoff will be on the air on the Indoor Football League YouTube channel at 5:45 p.m. for our pregame, hopefully from the concourse inside the Finley Toyota Center. Ed, it's been a great show.
Yes, sir. That would be great if we could see you guys on the concourse. We are working all the logistics, so hopefully it works out. If not, we'll have it ready for the Duke City game.
Absolutely. Everyone have a great week. We will see you Saturday night inside the Finley Toyota Center for Wranglers and Rattlers. Have a good one. Have a great night, and we will talk to you soon.